Behind the waves hum low, the sky feels wide. We're heading to Chicago and underway with the wind on our stern. We'll make it there today. Charts plotter to set. This we know. Chicago's calling and we're ready to go.
We left McKinley Marina in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at 6 a.m. this morning. Here we are at almost 11 o'clock. We're about an hour and a half out from arriving, and we're super excited about going to the brand new Navy Pier Marina. This is an interesting tie-up for us, and we're excited to experience this whole downtown city thing. I was using the GLERL website for the Great Lakes here. It uses AI modeling, which is kind of interesting. It's an experimental wave prediction site from NOAA. And this darker color here was to indicate that it was pretty darn flat today. We actually delayed our trip yesterday because it was going to be pretty sporty. But I have to say it's not as flat as it says it is. But it's also not bad. It's pretty nice. Well, we got to notice that there was a powerboat race. It's the Chicago Grand Prix powerboat race. It's going on right over there off the shore. Downtown Chicago is right here. And the race is going on over here. So we had to go out a little bit further before turning to come in toward the marina. Currently going about 1,400 RPMs. And we're cruising about 11 to 12 knots. It moves from 11 to 12 because I've got the waves somewhat behind me, so I'm getting little pushes every now and then, which is nice. There's the radar, and of course our chart plotter. Winds have been pretty moderate, 10 miles an hour, or 10 knots, and the waves were called to be very flat today, but I would say they're not flat, but they're not bad either. This Hatteras really just kind of plows through it all.
Well, the first order of business while in Chicago was to give a big welcome to Mark and Sharon, who are our son Connor's new in-laws. They spent an overnight with us on our boat and had a great time bringing our families together for a boat ride and just spending some quality time together. We even did a Ferris wheel ride right there in Navy Pier. As it would be in boat life, we had a little bit of a drama incident where a door latch inexplicably stopped working. Thankfully, with the graciousness of our guests, we were able to work through it and create a family bonding opportunity.
This one, it goes in and then it's definitely just flipping through.
You just stopped it. You want to start it?
No, it's
Oh, it started.
going, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So this
All right,
way,
Connor. So you're in having your
is-
finest moment here. No pressure.
The
You're
world
getting
is
on the
watching.
video, Connor.
This will be uploaded later.
Yeah. Sometimes it's.
Are those inches or metric?
I wonder if there's. These are inches.
So we're definitely creating memories together.
We are leaving Navy Pier Marina, 6:30 on Tuesday morning, September 2nd. Lines are untied. There never were a lot of boats here, down on the end here, so all these docks were empty the whole time we were here. And then the one next to us, also that slip was empty. These two boats have been here.
I think it's an absolute send me a little love reminder that how great their boats are and how much we miss it.
Yeah, two absolute Nevettas. 48 and a 58. You would have been just in the middle there, 52. And then on the end down here, this fixed dock is the pump out station. They don't have fuel here though. So they've got two stations. It's a big barge. How was your stay at Navy Pier Marina?
Excellent. I love Chicago. These two boats are identical boats, and they've been out here together as like twins, moving around, maneuvering.
You've seen them out here other than today?
Just today, but then
This
all
morning.
morning they've been out here
Oh, funny.
together. It's almost like I don't know, they've arrived, they're doing setups or sea trials or something.
Pretty early.
So I'm gonna go out the big entrance since this barge is going the other way.
So we're gonna go out and then this way. But there is another
like-
entrance over there.
They're like two puppies over there. They're
Just
running around
chasing each other.
together.
Like squirrels you see in the street. I suppose this would be the time to do a sea trial in Chicago because it gets crazy out here later
Yeah, not
in the
having
day.
other boats out here. This is a good.
Yeah.
I just put it in synchronize so that I can now use one throttle to control both to keep them in sync. Is very helpful.
So for your frame of reference where we were, to the north side of Navy Pier is where the marina is. And then to the left side, that's where you enter the river with the locks. And then to the left of that, or to the south of that even, is the DuSable Marina where we stayed a few years ago. Beautiful city. Oh, and then to the north over there is the Playpen, which we spent the day at yesterday, and it was amazing. Picking up speed.
Once back in Milwaukee, we had the arduous task of trying to get everything ready for the boat to be crossing over to Holland, Michigan to be hauled out, and stuff off our boat to be driven down in our car to Florida. And here you can see the wonderful stainless steel spreader that our friend David Mitchell and his business made for us to help us lift our Boston whaler up to the back of the boat. It became too much work for us to accomplish before the end of the season, so we bailed on it and realized actually that we would like to have that whaler with us down in Florida to explore a lot of the backwaters. So loaded up our stuff, put it into the whaler, the things we wanted to take back to Florida, hooked it up, and then took the whole thing over to Caston Marine in Hartford, Wisconsin, where John and Noah Caston took care of shrink wrapping it so that we could travel with it for 1,400 miles. Next in our convoluted schedule here to get back down to Florida involved us trailering the Boston whaler down around Lake Michigan over to Holland, Michigan, where we were going to leave it to wait for us to arrive on our big Sull'Acqua boat. From there, our great friends Don and Tracy, who we've met through boating and love dearly, they let us stay overnight on their boat, which happened to be in the same marina in Holland, Michigan, and then took us up to Muskegon, where we jumped on a high-speed ferry and took the ferry back then to Milwaukee so we could get on our boat.
Seasons turn, they always will. But this crossing, it feels so still. The end of our boat travels, it's here. We cross that big lake year after year. The wind hums a tune, the same old song. Goodbye to the waves, it won't be long.
While back in Holland, my parents had a chance to come visit and go for a boat ride with us, and hear my dad getting to see what it takes to get the boat ready to go out for a ride. And our great friends Brian and Laura from the Boat Big Idea 3 that you probably remember from episodes 5 and 6 on our travel down to Florida and the Bahamas. They joined us, and man, was that a blast. Great way to end our season hanging with our boat buddies. Thank you so much, Brian and Laura, for making the trip all the way up from Florida just to hang with us on our final week. And as always, we had such a great time with them. The haul out process just absolutely amazes me. How they are able to get the boat up out of the water, up a hill, cross a road, and into a building is pretty phenomenal.
Bye.